This is a classic Jarrah ply, 14 by 5.5. Now what you're seeing here, this is not an exotic veneer or a face veneer. This is what it looks like all the way through the shell. This is what Jarrah looks like. I know that a lot of people may be familiar with Brady and the Brady sound, especially through the Spin Doctors with the Jarrah ply drum kits. But a lot of people haven't really ever seen them in person. And this is what it looks like all the way throughout the shell. This Jarrah has a gorgeous reddy brown color. It's a Jarrah burl over a Jarrah ply, just an exotic face veneer. It's got a slight fade on it, which is different for us. But again, same thing, all 5.5 Jarrah plies across the top here, tuned completely differently, just to let people know so they can hear the different characteristics of what they can really do. 13 by 7 she-oak. We actually borrowed this one off Shannon Forrest, so Shannon, if you're listening, thank you, thank you, thank you. He picked this one up in Perth and took it on the plane, no bag, no carry-on, just on his lap from Perth to Adelaide as he was flying out the door. So this one's his own personal one. It's lives in his studio in Nashville, but we borrowed it for the show. So thanks again, Shannon. And over here, this is again a classic Jarrah block. It's 14 by 6.5, but we've kind of funkified it up a little bit, or vintaged it up. It's got the Angel Drumworks hoops on it that tend to give it a real brightness, but we paired it with an American vintage Aquarian head. I would normally not recommend putting something like a die-cast hoop on it because it's only going to enhance the high end and the cut on a drum that already does take your head off from 20 paces. And I would say the same for these hoops, but for some reason this combination actually works really well.